a story of love, loss, and rising again. In a quiet village, where the wind whispered secrets through the fields and time moved gently, lived a young lady named Mira. She was the kind of soul people spoke of in hushed, soft-spoken, kind-hearted, her dreams stitched with innocence and stars. One summer, her world shifted. A man came from the city, all sharp smiles and stories soaked in the scent of adventure. His name was Arman. Where she was calm waters, he was crashing waves, charming, restless, alive. Mira had never seen anyone like him. He spoke of lights that never dimmed, music that never stopped, and promises that dripped like honey from his lips. And she fell. Hard. Her heart, once guarded by simplicity and small joys, opened like a blossom in spring. She believed every word he said, that he'd come back for her, that she was the only one, that what they shared was something even time couldn't shake. But the city has a way of swallowing people whole. Armin left, with a kiss on her forehead and a promise sealed in tears. Days turned to weeks, then months. Mira waited. She wore the same smile, though it dimmed a little each day. Her eyes scanned every road, her heart clung to hope like a prayer. He did come back, but not for her. He came with a woman on his arm, laughter in his voice, and not a flicker of guilt in his eyes. He met Mira like she was a stranger, like she hadn't loved him with every part of her soul. And just like that, the light inside her cracked. She cried not just for him, but for the girl she used to be. The one who believed in promises, the one who waited. But here's the thing about broken hearts. They bleed, but they also rebuild. Mira didn't crumble. She mourned, she learned, and slowly, painfully, beautifully, she grew. She took the pain and turned it into purpose. She studied, worked, moved to a town where no one knew her story. She built herself from ashes, brick by brick. Her eyes still held sadness, yes, but now, they also held fire. Years later, they met again. Armin older, worn by his choices, Mira stronger, wiser, radiant. He recognized her then not, the girl he left, but the woman she had become. He said her name like a ghost of the past. She smiled and walked away. Because some stories don't end with revenge or reunion. Some end with strength, with a woman choosing herself. Mira's heart was once broken by trust, but she learned that self-trust is the strongest kind of love. And that's how she won.